Sucesos de las Islas Filipinas is one of the most important works on the early history of the Spanish colonization of the Philippines, published in Mexico in 1609 by Antonio de Morga.
Antonio de Morga, a Spanish conquistador, government official, and historical anthropologist, author of Sucesos de las Islas Filipinas. Said purpose for writing Sucesos was so he could chronicle the deeds achieved by our Spaniards, the discovery, conquest, and conversion of the Filipinas island, as well as the various fortunes that they have from time to time in the great kingdoms and among the pagan people surrounding the islands.
Jose Rizal'S annotations of Morga'S work was attempt to redress this biased view of the Filipinos. Although his work has been discarded, his work has been credited as the first Philippine history to be written from the viewpoint of a Filipino.
Ferdinand Blumentritt has encouraged Rizal to write about the Philippines' pre-colonial history vocabulary. Blumentritt's relationship with Rizal began as early as July 1886.
Spanish colonial period, Philippine history was primarily written by the Spaniards. Early Spanish historians took note of a native's appearance and the way of life.
Rizal saw the annotations as a way to expose the injustices of the Spanish colonial system and to inspire his fellow Filipinos to fight for their rights and their freedom. He believed that Filipinos had rich culture and traditions.
The purpose of annotating Morga'S successes was to recover the lost history of the people of the Philippines and to awaken their consciousness about the memories of their past, which was destroyed and falsified by the Spaniards.
Rizal disproved the claim by making Morga'S Sucesos a tangible proof to attest that Filipinos lost their old traditions when Spaniards occupied the country.
Spanish exploited the Philippines from their own benefit, has imposed their language, religion, and culture on the indigenous people. Rizal wanted to give the Filipinos their voice by entering into the view of Morga'S, and he answered him by making annotations with the written document.
Rizal was an early seeker of truth and had a burning desire to know exactly the conditions of the Philippines when the Spaniard came ashore to the islands that marked him as historian.